Hello. I just want everyone to know before this starts that I just logged into Haven in my Dream Bunny Catmaid skin. So I popped in there, looking a bit ridiculous, not gonna lie. And I was almost streaming. I had almost went and gone live, and I would have just been Catmaid Dream for important lore. So we made it so we're not having that. So that's good. One crisis averted. And so now I guess it's time for the in-character crises. Right. So I am currently breaking into Oz's house. Which it's counted as breaking in because number one, I was not invited to be here. And number two, I'm stealing something. It will be returned, but for now, it's being stolen. And I've been informed that this is not how friendship works, and actually you should wait before just letting yourself in to someone's house. Hello. Real quick, I almost logged into my dream Catmaid skin. It would have been interesting. I would have F5'd and been like, wait, shit. Everyone would have seen me on their streams and would have been like, what are you doing? And I would have been like, what are you talking about? It's lore time. And it wouldn't be lore time. But anyway, I don't feel bad about stealing that from Oz, really. Even though they specifically told me not to touch it under fear of death is a bit dramatic, but under fear of intense annoyance. Fear of friendship fracture. But I'm just gonna return it after the meeting. And what they don't know won't hurt them. I think that's how it's supposed to work, right? That's the point of secrets, to keep people safe. And I mean, it's better when it's other people who are being kept safe. We are meeting in the village. I've called the entirety of Team Void because I have an awkward discussion with all of them. Where I have to tell them, hey, I'm half goop monster. Not that I don't look sexy as half a goop monster. I'm just worried some people might take it better than others. And by better than others or worse than others, I mean screaming. I'm prepared for screaming. But that's fine. What's life without a little bit of screaming? Just the terror adds spice to your interactions. I'll try to raise it delicately. Oh, hello everyone. Time to introduce yourself. Here's an update. Oh yeah, the giant abyss below Haven might be slowly transforming you into goop. Isn't that crazy? Damn, I'm even more of a monster now. Anyway, how was your weekend? Actually, why am I even keeping track of the days? We don't have weeks here. Everything just goes on. Ugh. Alright, and as we're running to the village, just a quick peek around for any of my teammates to see if anyone else has gotten here. Since I guess I organized this meeting, it looks better if I'm there first. But if I'm not there first, that's also totally... Oh, Lex is pacing. I'm sure that's fine.
Greetings, researcher. How are you doing?
Greetings, Prince Lux. I am doing decently. We've got some interesting news to share. Very interesting news to share. How have you been? I haven't seen you. Have you been, holed up making a kingdom outpost or something?
Well, something like that. I've been hard at work on attempting to expand my empire. Those wolves that you had me tame, they're quite good creatures. They attack everything in sight, listen to every word I say, and are absolutely adorable. Thank you very much, researcher.
And they're fluffy. It's perfect. The all-around best companion. Want to see somebody else who's utilizing that same general theory. Look at this house. Oh, never mind. They've been moved. Oh, shit.
Oh? What? How do I even get through here?
I don't know. It's blocked now. I think we just discovered... Well, anyway, there were a shit ton of dogs in there. There were so many dogs in there that the dogs had taken over the bed. And then so when you sleep, it's just full of dog pile, if you will.
I see.
Have you met Moth?
I don't believe so. I've only met my ex-archivist and you so far.
Oh, all right, then today we'll be introducing you to a couple more people.
Excellent.
Yeah, I've got a team
I assume
coming.
that with your taste in understanding how people work, you would understand that these people are indeed good for the team.
Yeah, good for the team. But anyway, I was just... Moth is a little bit angry at me right now. So I figured if you knew them, you'd be a better person to tip them out that their house has been booby-trapped.
Booby-trapped? Well, that's no good.
Yeah, it looks like a booby trap. Hello. Gawain, can you hear us?
Hello. Heard something about booby traps?
I have neither boobies nor traps. Anyway, Gawain, Lex, Gawain.
Hello?
Greetings. My name is Prince Luxlumina Demonus, and I am the Prince of the Nether. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. You're a fellow member of this Team Void that researcher August has installed, correct?
Yes, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Your Highness. I'm Cursebreaker Gawain.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
I'm Cursebreaker Gawain.
Cursebreaker, a fanciful title. Where on earth did you manage to get that?
I was apprenticed to another Cursebreaker and eventually earned it for my own.
I see. Very well, Cursebreaker.
Did you have magic in your home, Lex? We didn't.
Well, there's no real magic back in the Nether. However, there were those that were better at summoning fire than others.
Arcane Petitioner of the Whoosh.
You're a Prince of the Nether.
Yes.
I used to go on expeditions into the Nether and before all of this happened.
I see. I'm sure you can agree that the Nether is quite a lovely place. I can't wait to get back there as soon as possible.
It is. I wish we had access to it here. The resources
It is
there.
locked off.
Yeah. Portals are... I mean, they're portals, but they're portals to sadness. Portals to the despair lurking within your hearts.
Portals to sadness, is that what the void jumping is?
No, that's portals to progress.
True.
That's portals to blackness, is what I see.
That's also true. But, Whimsy.
Hello.
See.
Greetings.
Hi, August. I don't think we've met.
No, I do not believe we have. My name is Prince Luxlumina Demonus, and I am the Prince of the Nether.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Whimsy. Would you like a
pleasure
flower?
to meet you. What is that?
Flower.
A flower?
It means friendship, I think.
I do not understand what it means either.
It's customary.
I don't think I either. Hello.
Hello.
Very many new people here.
Right. So,
Yes,
okay. Awkward circle around. Tell everyone your names and... I don't know. Whatever you think is relevant to this void conversation that we're about to be having.
Okay. I am the self-taught artificial reliable servitor, also known as Astarrys. If you need assistance with anything, please contact me and I will help you as soon as I can.
Of course, assistant.
Whimsy?
I'm Whimsy. It's just a pleasure to meet all of you. I'll be a friend if you're looking for one.
I'm August. You know me. Gwen.
I'm Cursebreaker Gawain. I.
Oh
Oh,
dear.
Oh,
Legs!
oh,
Wilson!
sorry.
you seem to upset a, Oh, apologies.
Where did he... Wait,
Where did it go? Oh.
he's committed a murder! Oh, it's turned its eyes on me!
Figures.
Yeah,
Every
it's been
single
slain.
time I try to make peace with those Endermen, they immediately start turning against me. Is it that these kingdoms have with ours? The Wolf Kingdom and the Crimson Kingdoms must not be that different. We can set aside our
Discourteous of them.
ideological differences.
Yeah, I'm sure you can work through the cultural differences. Find an understanding.
Miscommunication, if anything.
But they don't care for you staring at them in the eyes?
Well, clearly they don't, but they will still respect my authority as a prince, will they not?
Seems like there's
I
not many of the
think-
structures we've been used to here.
Alright, I have something interesting to
Sure.
show you, and it's at Gawain's place, so we can walk and talk. Onward, adventurers and scientists into the night. Gawain can lead us, or Stars, because
Alright.
you guys both know where you're going.
Yeah, this way.
Lead forth, Cursebreaker.
I just follow behind, or else I get hopelessly lost.
I've gotten lost a time or two myself, but I do know where we're going this time.
As I was heading here, it appeared that the liquid poison was raining from the sky again. How do we make it
Rain?
stop?
You mean water?
I don't think there is a way to make it stop.
Is there not?
You could go
Gotta
undercover.
wait for it to pass.
Does the helmet help?
Well, can't we not just convince the weather gods to say, why can't we just have a normal day for once?
Weather gods?
Have the gods ever been kind to you in the past?
Well, no, I don't even believe they exist, but it's just saying, turn a phrase.
God.
Alright. Hey, this is completely out of character, but if I ever go silent for no reason, please let me know, because my microphone's being really weird.
Understandable. My
We will-
chat's telling me that I'm quiet and I don't know how to turn myself up. Hold on.
Okay,
Oh,
I-
no.
I'm gonna see.
Okay.
now that we're sharing funny, out of character moments, the first time I logged in my dream cat maid skin.
Oh no.
Oh
New lore skin, y'all.
Yeah,
no!
the bright pink dress, green with the little cat ears.
I love that skin. It's so cute.
Right? Yeah. No, it's at least I'm stylish. When I popped on here and was like, oh shit, oh crap.
I logged on with that one after playing Hypixel with Oz once, and Deep Sleep and Red killed me.
Like, you don't deserve to be in our presence.
Yeah, they
It's
literally.
too cursed.
I logged in and AFK'd, and when I got back, they were killing me about it.
Oh my god.
Right. Is everyone's volume good now?
It appears I can't make myself louder, so this is what I have. This is what we're working with.
This is the situation.
Turn us down in Discord.
Right.
Yeah, let me try doing that.
The Doofenshmirtz method. That way you sound louder in comparison.
Yeah.
Wow. I can't believe it can work that way.
I just learned how to turn people down and up in Discord the other day.
Alright, I think most of our issues are settled. Okay, we can go back in character.
Behold, the quietinator. Sorry.
The quiet.
Alright, this way.
Does the helmet help with the deadly poison raining from the sky thing?
No, I believe my XX archivist was the one that gave me it, and it does not seem to be functioning in the slightest.
Jeez, XX Archivist, try better.
Maybe if you had a full set?
Actually. Perhaps. However, I'm not a soldier. Why should I need to wear more than one piece of armor just to protect myself from a little bit of poison?
Why should I wear
Maybe
armor?
this world.
I need to use all my iron to make lights.
A good point.
See, no one here is wearing armor right now. Stars, you generally suit up. What's your rationale? You have gone quiet.
Stars, I think the mic situation happened.
I broke my armor, and I haven't been able to find enough iron to make a new set.
We shall harmonize.
All right, this way, on the bone path.
The path with the more aesthetically pleasing clinking sound.
Yeah, rather than the squelch path.
The scorch path?
Well, path.
You don't, none
Certain
of you like
folks-
it either?
It's a very uncouth name for it, don't you think?
It's
It
made
is
out
rather.
of honey, or I've been told. And it makes such a nice sound, but some people don't seem to like it.
It literally sticks you to the ground. It's like a metaphor for how Haven stole like 8 people's wings.
People have
maybe
wings
that's why
on
it's
here.
here.
Is it the void that stole them?
Probably.
It's a working theory.
Wings, but I haven't tried flying with them yet. I don't think I could if I...
You could test it out if you want. Just make sure to set Zvon and Goyens. And if you want to have a little venture.
Do some experiments, but be careful.
Of course.
August, did you want to show them what I think you want to show them?
Yes, but first, yes. I have a progress report to make first.
Shit. Motherfucker. Sorry.
The very terrain.
There's a wall of water here.
It'll be okay. Just watch your step, Your Highness.
Thank you. At least somebody's concerned about my well-being.
I would be remiss not to be. Okay.
Ah,
So everybody here, there's a bed if you want to set spawn. Sorry for that. It's a bit ruined in here. I had some unwanted visitors. But up top is
I
much
believe
nicer.
we are close to where my kingdom will be in the future.
Your kingdom?
you're making another one. You truly took the heart. Being the kingdom, huh? Just gonna pop up another one.
Well, yes. For as long as I am here in this overworld, I suppose I shall make myself useful. I'm prince after all. What's the point of the prince without its kingdom?
Might as well go back to doing your job.
Exactly.
Prince needs a kingdom. All right. If you come, follow me up here. This is I have a very scuffed staircase. Oh, that's my horse.
A horse.
It's an equine. 4 you can ride them. Which is not as useful on Haven considering they're not quite made for this world. It feels like.
Oh. Well then.
But they get you places in a speedy fashion.
Yeah, a glorious steed to ride into battle with. Where did you go?
Exactly. Sorry, this is a very.
How did
I'm
I
not
get?
much of a builder. You can
How did I
probably
get
tell.
lost in the staircase? Oh wait, it goes back up this way. Wait, no, it doesn't.
I left the
Yes, it
staircase.
does.
How do I get back in?
Here, I'll come back down.
The wall, Your Highness.
I figured it out.
You're
I
so
am
smart.
I need to be making. There's renovations that I still need to make to the structural integrity of the staircase.
You should make the staircase better. I believe that this is bad.
Can we stop here?
Well, there's a more. Looks like somebody has fucked up the staircase.
Here, wait, hang on. I've got ugly diorite. We can climb on the ugly diorite.
Excellent. See, I have a quicker way up, but it involves water, so I didn't want to hurt those who
Thank
are hurt
you.
by water.
Thank you. You are very considerate.
I didn't realize Jackdaw came by here the other day and had a pretty bad time with the. This is not the way up. Sorry. My multi-purpose-
such as me.
How tall?
No, but they're feathered. She has feathered wings that get wet in the water, I think.
Interesting.
Okay, I'm gonna plug my mic back in again. I really don't understand why this is doing this.
Welcome back. There's another one too. Amber. She's half Enderman. So water, big no. Like acid.
Oh, I see.
Poison.
Yes, you seem to resemble them in that.
What is this?
This is
motivated
my
Find
my
this
house.
staircase this way.
I appreciate the use of red. Good taste.
Thank you.
Yes, it is rather interesting.
So, yeah,
Have
make
fire,
yourself at home.
bros.
There's not a ton of space in here, but
Stare into the abyss.
my
Not really much of an abyss, it's just warm.
It's a tiny bit of fire.
life.
Have you been cold here, Lux? I've been so cold outside of my
Yeah,
natural
dreadfully
habitat.
so. I've been bathing in the lava pools as much as I possibly can.
Interesting.
The little bit
general
of
temperature of
toasty.
this place is so much lower than I've ever been used to. Quite
Much
dreadful.
colder than the nether.
Yes.
Warmer than the overworld in my home, though.
Whimsy, be careful. Don't set yourself on fire.
Does anyone need food or anything?
Yes, that is a good question. I also have food as well.
As always, I will take your stuff.
All right. I will provide.
Oh, thank you for the feast.
At least I could do. Sorry, this place doesn't have a roof yet, but at least it's not raining.
The sky can be our roof. Etc. something.
Just further access to the void.
Yeah, limitless horizons.
Exactly.
All right. So, I guess
Looking
summary.
up and seeing a void is certainly new.
At least it's
The
different
sky?
colored.
Yes, the color blue. I most often saw it in the Wolf Forest. This specific shade is new to me.
Yes.
You never left the nether before.
No. Why would I have to? I have a kingdom to rule. What is that thing?
Fair. Oh, that's Temerity. It's my cat.
Excuse me?
It's a little pet predator. You keep them in your house and they scare off creepers. A
The
companion.
exploding one.
I still do not understand their utility.
They're friends.
It's for the
They
vibe,
are small.
but they are
They
mighty.
They have medicinal properties.
I feel that I learn more
Medicinal
information about
properties?
this friend thing each day. So they can include non-sapients as well.
Yes.
Anyone who is part of your community and not a family member, I would say, is a friend.
I see.
Has positive relations with. See?
I think you could be friends with a family member too. You could certainly be enemies with one.
Relationships are expansive and
Exactly.
multifaceted.
Many cover many scenarios. Right. Well. All right.
I
So,
will store this information for later.
firstly, I guess I don't think I showed this to everyone. Hang on. Where's my drip block? Here is. So the thing that originally got me interested in the void.
What
This.
is that?
Oh.
Yes.
Brought it here?
I'm
You're carrying that.
I was carrying it. It's fine. I've been holding it, and I'm already,
Isn't
it
that
hurts.
harmful to your
Smell
health?
death coming from it.
Right? It hurts if you get too close to it. But we found it in the depths
Yeah,
of
you've
a
been holding it.
ruined village.
You've just been carrying that in your pocket.
Hey, I've got pocket lead. Don't worry, we're fine.
Ow.
I am concerned for your health and long-term safety.
Yes, I know. Anyway, but the particles that come across it are a lot like the void, which kicked off. Okay, good, I got that. My research attempts. So basically, I gathered all of you, and in summary, some of the things we learned about the void. It seems to present both visions and words, whispers sometimes, that are unique to everyone who goes down into it. And it's
Interesting.
quite possibly a gateway to other realms. I have believed that the rose was connected to it somehow, maybe an extension of it, a representation of its powers more top-wide. But it hasn't been any more eager to interact with me while I've been holding it than while I haven't. So if it's
You brought
that...
the rose. You brought the rose down to where you've been jumping.
Yes.
Down to the void.
Yeah, the other...
Is Oz aware of your use of the rose?
I mean, after you snitched on me.
I did not tell them that you were using the rose.
Oh. Well, then yes, I mentioned it briefly. It should be fine. I'll bring it back, and they won't have to worry. The other universal agreement that we have is that there's generally a presence down in the void. Maybe the whole thing is a little bit sentient or aware in some way. Maybe there are things lurking within. But yeah, that's
Yes,
the
can you not hear it?
general consensus. I just get static.
I heard voices,
I hear clear voices, yes.
but only
I
in the
saw
void.
eyes when I went down there.
I feel something pressing in on me, like a river. What did they say, the voices?
Just inane whispers.
Lots of things.
A name. Something specific.
Well, nothing that I could pick out.
Ah. Was it your name? Were they talking to you directly? Did the message seem intended for you? Or was it just being broadcasted?
Interesting.
Well, I suppose it was somewhat of a broadcast more than a direct reply to me. However, I do believe that they are trying to communicate.
What was the sentiment? What was the broadcast?
That is a good question.
I'm not entirely sure.
Look, do you hear voices outside of the void?
Well, only near the soul sands.
Oh,
Near the soul sand.
Yes. As someone who is born in the Nether, it is a common practice to be able to hear the whispers of the damned from the soul sands. You see, when a soul dies, it becomes trapped in the soul sand, and it is very common for a lot of demons to be able to pick out those voices and understand them. Most of the time, it's just whispers of memories and stuff that they have left to say before they died.
Wait, it's called soul
Your
sand
voice.
because there are literal souls stuck in the
Interesting.
sand?
Yes.
Yes.
What
That
did
is
you
awesome.
think they were?
I just thought it was...
Soul sand absorbs any living thing it comes into contact with, or at least the essence of it.
Listen,
Yeah,
I thought they were
it is
just
also
giving it
why
Because of
you become
magic.
so sluggish and slow while walking through it.
to the dead clinging to your boots. Nice. But there's one more thing I'd like to show you.
Alright.
Unless anybody else has any more comments that they want to add about the void, or just in general. Team
I do not
sharing.
believe.
How are you moving forward with these experiments now that you've gathered all of our observations?
Right. So that is part of the next thing I wanted to show to you. Wait, I don't remember where it was. Can you...
You want to show? Yes, it's down here.
Oh.
Don't...
Oh, what
That's private, I think.
Oh.
that's
apologies.
just. I'm just gathering.
Who's cursed?
Oh, I
Curses.
haven't
quite
seen you
the
in a
layout.
long time.
Oh yeah, I my altar. I had some access to. I woke up. My altar was the altar that I woke up at was stocked with nether warts. So
Oh,
you're
stop
welcome
it,
to.
had good taste.
It's crucial to curse breaking in some instances. So, but you're welcome to take some if you want.
Thank you.
This is my makeshift curse breaker altar. And
Very
this
red.
is a component of the altar that, if done correctly, if used correctly, the word not exacerbates.
Enhances?
It
Reveals?
reveals. It allows the aspects of magic that may not be visible to the eye to become more visible. It's used as a type of diagnostic device in curse breaker circles.
Fascinating.
Right, so...
So, yes, me and August discovered something worrying when we used it.
Before I show you, Astarrys, you asked about next steps. I think this is a promising avenue for me to investigate in. But since we've already established that void presents differently to different people, and giving the new information we have about, I say, side effects relating to the void, you guys are. It's not necessary for you to continue jumping in there. So you've done your parts, and I'd be glad to share whatever research I find, and find in the future with everyone, especially if it relates to getting you home. So don't feel obligated to. I mean, if you'd like to continue assisting me, either by providing, like, I don't know, books or verbal support or whatever you'd like, being another trial even, I'd love that, but don't feel obligated, because there might be a tiny bit of consequences to using the void consistently.
August, I do not think that pursuing these experiments will be fruitful for you.
I disagree. And well, this is about your decisions. I've already made mine. It's the right thing to show you.
Right.
So,
Do you have a torch?
yes.
Do you put it on the altar?
This might take a second. Just don't worry about it. I'll be back soon.
Enough of an answer. Right. Right to right and wrong to wrong.
What?
Huh? Where did they go?
Magician.
It's all right. Just wait a moment.
Is this magic, Gawain?
Sword, I would say. It's like redstone, sort of. If you put certain components together, I suppose it is.
Right. Where did they go?
Well,
They just went invisible.
that's a part that I'm not certain of. It's never worked like this when I used it in the past. But I think things work differently here. It's
Interesting.
whatever is being augmented, whatever is being drawn out.
They're back.
Oh?
August?
Oh, hey.
Oh.
I'm stuck in the ground.
Oh.
I'm in the ground. I'm in a hole. I'm no longer in a hole. Okay, don't forget.
What in the world?
Hey guys. Do you like
happened to you?
my new aesthetic?
Is worse than I initially realized.
You perverted your tiefling natural skin. What has happened to you?
It'll go back.
Worse than before, at least.
Yeah, it's fine.
This
Sure.
seems...
You do look fine in the slightest.
Does
It's
that...
like it's eating away at your very essence.
Thanks for that,
That
Star.
may literally be what it's doing.
Thanks for that, Gawain. But anyway, yeah. So,
True.
I guess, until we learn more about it, if you can avoid it. I mean, I've done this an excessive amount of times. But limitation on using it for fast travel, except in emergencies, I'd say. It doesn't hurt or anything, and it's only visible when I've been hit with the magic beam. So it's not like it's been an issue for me, but
I don't see what's wrong with
But
the way August looks.
it continues to grow worse.
well, it hasn't gotten worse since last time. We don't know.
Is
Like I said, this is an avenue I'm committed to exploring, and you guys definitely don't need to do
Why
anything like
does
that.
it have to be you who explores it?
Well, because nobody else will.
Are you
It's-
certain?
Obsessed.
there's ways of mitigating this kind of damage.
Right? I'll get help as I progress. Gawain knows magic, so maybe we could slow the process, but I still think this is how we're gonna get people home. And if you have to, break an egg to make an omelet, then I'm fine with being the egg. You don't have to be, though. You needed to know.
I do not understand this metaphor. You do not look like an egg.
What is an egg?
Organics love eggs, don't you know? Hang on. Organics love eggs!
Yes.
What in the world?
If you throw enough of them, sometimes you make chicken.
Correct.
Chickens
Work.
come from eggs. Oh, please do not make chickens in my rituals.
You can make a single chicken.
It will have.
Make a chicken, I'll kill it instantly.
That seems grim.
Death!
Death to the chickens!
The eggs have lied to me.
They have. They've all been duds. Disgusting. Wait. Haha!
A creature!
Yes.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Oh, it's so
It
cute.
seems to have taken a liking to you.
Goodbye, cruel world. Anyway.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh,
that's a chicken.
I didn't like it anyway.
So, any questions?
Yes. Are you okay with this?
Yes. Yes, I am. If this is what needs to be done, then I'll do it.
What needs to be done?
Well, we need to go forward and research and discover. We have to understand why we're here and where we could possibly be going.
And
Okay.
how we can get back?
Yes, if you're interested in that. I know you are.
It's worthwhile. I mean, you know my feelings on this already, but it's worthwhile to do research into this. It's worthwhile to understand the underpinnings of this world and to see how we can make our way back to where we belong. But I'm not convinced that we will gain more just by you jumping into the void over and over. I mean, as you said, everybody's experience is different and seems to be yielding different information. And so I don't know if we're getting more data or more research, if it's worth you specifically eroding more of yourself or whatever the void is doing, damaging more, when it's clear that maybe everybody here has a piece of whatever puzzle needs to be put together. I think it's erroneous. It's a false logic that it makes sense for you to be the one to do it over and over.
I mean, there's not much of an alternative. I'm not going to force anyone down there. Consent is important.
It's true. But I think there's a lot to learn of the void without jumping into it. There's a lot to learn of the void if the people who take this risk, knowing the consequences, do it with caution. And if you give me a few days, a few weeks, I may be able to devise something to mitigate harm to us. That might be a way forward.
Yeah.
I'm not. Oh no, go ahead, Stars.
Alright. I'm willing to assist you in this. It doesn't have to be just you who does this, but I don't want to see you destroy yourself for this. You're not the only one who has to be doing this. You understand that, correct?
Thank you, Stars. I appreciate that. You're a good friend, but nobody else has to feel obligated or anything.
It's a good point.
So yeah, I guess consider the information you've learned here today. No matter what happens, what you decide, I'll update you on whatever research happens in the future. So,
Something to put forth, if that's all right, August.
oh yeah, go ahead.
I've been traveling around to different parts of, and I'm not sure how this is connected to the void, but I think it might be something for us to focus our research on, something that may be an avenue that may be not as directly harmful. I'm uncertain, but two sort of avenues that I've seen are, there seem to be the village that you got the wither rose from, the village that you found the rose in. It seemed like the rose was part of a curse. And there are other villages with similar or mirroring curses laid on them that I've found. And that seems to be a part of this, maybe? Some concrete evidence of things happening here before we came. And things that may have led to us being here.
Yes, that's definitely an avenue worth exploring. I also think, I guess, going off our theory that the void takes things from people. Maybe going around, interviewing other Cerber members, making a list, what they lost, like memories, wings, trying to connect them to
a lot of loss of wings.
Yeah, a lot of loss of memories. Trying to connect it to a metaphorical significance, something about the memories. The void works in metaphors, it looks like. It's not normal logic.
Representational
Void is never logical.
Could be helpful.
You said you were remembering more, August. It was returning things to you?
Maybe? Although...
What are you remembering?
Oh, just a little bit more about my home. Well...
Your home?
It's not my home anymore. I was sort of like you, Lux. I lived in a volcanic community, so water was scarce. This is the first time I've seen like ponds and oceans and stuff. Luckily, it's not poison to me.
Really? Well, I suppose that since I have grown up primarily in the Nether, then I would not be used at all to the water.
Yeah. All right. So I guess.
From all of us.
What did it take from you? Is that too personal a question? I mean, you seem to have most of your memories.
It's someone I was close to, someone who I have unfinished business with. A curse that I've yet to untangle, and I can't remember their name anymore. I couldn't have forgotten it. It isn't something, they haven't been gone that long. I wouldn't have. I couldn't have forgotten it, so it's. I think it must have been taken from me.
It took away your purpose then, and breaking whatever ailment you were determined to break. That's significant. You're on the same level. Same level as wings. All right.
I'll help in any way that I can.
Thank you, Whimsy.
All of you to help you find who you are and find a way back to where you come from.
I suppose that if it will help find my way back home to my kingdom, then I shall assist in any way that I can, researcher.
I appreciate that. So that means we haven't lost anyone. The whole group is still together. Yes. Knew I was right choosing you. Yeah, anyway, I guess meeting over. Gawain and Stars. I want to talk with you briefly, but
all right.
And you are free to go.
Thank you. I shall continue to build my kingdom. Farewell.
Good luck, Your Highness.
Goodbye. What did you need to speak to us about?
All right. It's not connected. Gawain's here to be my morality, and you're here to. I was curious if I don't know if you registered to this world as like a creature or an object, and I mean, like, obviously you are your own sapient being, but I don't know if the world would mark you as such. I'm curious if there's a difference. If I've played with the idea of just throwing the wither rose into the void to see if anything happened. If you'd be willing to, and you think it's worthwhile, maybe one more jump for you, holding this.
It just you when you touch it, Stars.
It's certainly better than you doing it. I would rather do it in your stead.
All right. Let's go see.
Where would you like me to jump?
There's this island I know. I've used it for fast travel. I don't remember how to get out of here. But
It's a ladder back here.
I see.
We don't need to walk all the way back. I'm pretty sure this will suffice.
Have you
my
set your spawn?
Alright. So you just want me to jump in?
Yeah, holding that.
Alright. Oh, here goes nothing.
Into the abyss.
The abyss. Can I speak with you after this?
Yeah, of course. Always.
Thank you.
Stars?
Stars?
That's too long for respawning, isn't it? Shouldn't they be?
That is too long.
They should be here.
Stars?
Are they online?
Stars.
They're online. Let's see if we can tell. Stars.
They may have ended up somewhere else. Maybe there was some sort of glitch in the respawn.
Okay. That's not fair. If it stops working, it can't stop working for them. It was supposed to stop working for... That was only like the second time. Oh,
Stars?
good.
No, I can't. No.
Are you alright?
Do you want to say what happened?
No,
Are you hurt?
I need to get back. No. Where? I can't do that again.
I won't
It's reasonable.
make you?
I won't ask you to.
I heard things. I can't. It'll endanger me, my programming. I can't do that.
Okay, that's...
I refuse.
But when you're feeling better, do you want to talk about it? Write it down?
No, I don't. How do I get out of here?
Where are you?
There's the bridge around the edge.
There's a water bucket down from birds. There's a water fountain down from birds. If you... The little island with the fountain on it. You're right by it.
Alright. No, I can't. Look, I wish you good luck with your experiments, but that is not something that should be tampered with, I think.
Reasonable.
Can one of you help lead me back, please? I feel...
Yes,
Oh.
1 moment, I'll be down.
Is your programming, like, misfunctioning? Ah, shit, did I make it worse?
I just am not familiar with this area.
I will. I'm coming down my staircase.
Ah! Well. Whoops.
Did you fall once again? Yep.
Oh no. Where's your spawn set?
spot to the bed outside your original. Yeah, we're good. I looked ahead. Listen, I know how clumsy I am.
Well prepared. I'll walk Stars back and then meet up with you again, unless you want to come along.
All the way back?
I would appreciate it.
Then I'll come too. Where are...
I'm just going down my extremely scuffed staircase. Where are you now, Stars?
I'm heading back up to Bird's Island, since it is easier for you to spot me there, I presume.
Good landmark. What is that? Oh, there's an Enderman half stuck in the floor. Cool.
Yes, they tend to do that. I see you. Would you like me to meet you there?
Yes. We can go down together. Is there anything you need?
I think I just need a moment.
So was that like a Wither Rose thing or a Void thing? That didn't happen last time, right?
I've never had a reaction like that before. I think it may have been the addition of the Wither Rose that caused it.
So on a scale from totally normal... What do you think it's more scary or less scary than completely forgetting the existence of an entire person? Hypothetically.
Look, I'd rather not talk about it. I suppose worse.
Brain thing, this is not a worthwhile avenue.
Oh, definitely not for Stars.
Do you... Alright.
I think I can find my way from here.
Are you sure?
Yes.
If you follow...
Yes, I
follow the Bone Brick Road. Just picture Oz singing that to you.
Good luck with whatever it is you two are going to be doing.
If
If you need anything, reach out to me.
you need any...
Yeah, would you still want to come to the village with us, or...
Well, I'm heading over there anyways.
No, I mean, in the future, the creepy one.
Oh, sure.
Cool, thanks for your assistance. Go feel better. And, you know, if you ever recover enough from the emotional trauma to feel like you can put it down into words, Creeper!
Oh, there's a creeper behind you.
Oh.
If you ever recover enough from the emotional trauma to be able to put it down into words, I will... That would be great.
Okay, I understand. Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well... You jumped down there with the rose already, didn't you?
Yep.
What did that feel like?
If I concentrated, it felt like something was trying to take it back. Like, pull it.
Interesting. But nothing that did it... Nothing that affected you like that.
No. Not even close.
Interesting. But you don't seem... Well... You don't seem overly affected by the... On anything other than... by the... Whatever.
You mean my beautiful new look?
So deeply wrong. So it looks like something like a hole's been torn into the world, but the world is you.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Yeah.
Not flattered. But I mean, someone telling me that I am a world is pretty neat.
Aren't we all worlds? I don't know. That's a question for...
These are the questions you ask. The things you ponder in the night. Everyone's own
Yeah, it
personal
keeps me up at night, you know.
brainscape, just sitting there like, are we little universes? Is our life hurting? Here's a who?
Well, we're the only thing that's left of our world. At least it's here. That's
I mean-
certainly something that keeps me up at night.
you
Let's go
think-
back to...
You think it's gone then?
No. Oh, no, they can't be gone. But we're separated from them somehow.
Hmm.
That's a kind of gone.
I think that's more of a we're gone. But I suppose everything's relative.
Taking a vacation.
A brief little jaunt to the unknown.
A very long journey. Oh, dear. My
Alright, I've made it up to your sketchy staircase. Wait.
Excellent. Oh, Sorry, I'm having technical difficulties.
You're gonna have to lead the way for me again.
I'm fumbling.
The technical difficulties are you don't know how to swim. It's okay. I had to learn when I got here too.
There wasn't that much water in my... There was water, but you didn't ever want to go into the rivers. They were a bit infested.
Ghosts? Did you have ghost rivers?
Ghosts? No, they were just, there was, oh dear, creatures and
A
poison
river of
and
ghosts?
magic. Yeah, it would, curse you more like than that.
How did you purify it to drink?
Rituals and, curse-breaking technology. That was actually, whenever people made new settlements, curse breakers would have to go through and clear out the
Water sources.
remnants of the old. Yeah, exactly.
You were definitely necessary then. You said you wanted to talk to me about something. You wanted to mention something.
Yeah, I met someone the other day.
Oh.
You remember this situation with Moth?
Yeah.
I met someone the other day. a
Wait,
friend of
actually, I don't think Moth will particularly like hearing this from me. I think you might be on a bit better terms with them right now. I overreacted. I know. It's a bit.
Moth. I think so.
Their house is trapped.
Trapped. Ooh. By who? Why?
I can't say, because I've already shared enough of their personal life, but I have an idea.
There.
There's iron just all in it.
Someone's trying to hurt them,
Or scare them.
and it wasn't.
I would never do that.
All right.
Why would I tell you about this if I did that?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Moth
Sorry.
is my friend still.
Sorry?
Moth is my friend.
That makes sense. I think... Somebody came to my waypoint the other day, and they had many unkind things to say about curse breakers in general. He seemed to be rather...
Against the whole idea?
have a rather cynical outlook. Seemed to take the worst of most things. Think the worst of most things. But he told me that he accused me of being gullible. He told me that you were manipulating me, and that I had been used as a weapon in the argument between you and Moth, or...
Now that is very personal character interpretation. Who is this?
He said his name was Deep Sleep. He seems to be trying to create some sort of community. He seemed to be interested in titles and...
Deep Sleep, the
hierarchy.
funeral guy?
Yeah, the
I have never seen him! I have never spoken to him!
Yeah, he seemed to have quite a lot of opinions about you.
What could I have possibly done to make someone I've never even interacted with think I'm... What? Using you as a weapon? Brandishing you like a knife?
I'm not very threatening. That's what my first thought was, but Moth seemed very afraid.
I think Moth would have been afraid no matter who found out.
True, that seems reasonable. I mean, it certainly is not pleasant to have your secrets exposed.
Yeah, I was scared. I didn't mean... Things got more antagonistic than I wanted them to get.
I know.
I don't know what I was expecting, but...
I don't think anyone was acting on their best judgment in that encounter.
No, I was just kind of screaming and flailing around.
Yeah, it's a summary of what I have been doing, at least since I woke up here. No, I didn't. I think that person, I think he takes the worst of situations, or certainly does not enter them with a charitable mindset.
Sees the worst of humanity.
Yeah, exactly.
And I guess non-human things too.
Yeah, but I
suppose that makes sense, especially if
aware.
He's protective of Moth. He said he was their friend?
They seem to be friends.
That's
He
good.
certainly was speaking for their cause.
Maybe he just came from a dangerous world where people didn't have the best intentions, and so he projects that onto others.
He said he came from a world where cursebreakers extorted people and took their money and didn't fix anything.
Now that doesn't sound anything at all like you.
Well, I mean, I am forbidden to take money for services.
Community service work.
Community service work. It's a vital part of, well, it was a vital part of...
Well, it'll be a vital part of this community, too. Anything else you wanted to ask me?
Oh, that was, I suppose it's not really a question, but that was I just wanted to make sure that we were on the same, that I could trust you, that we were on the same page.
Tell me about the angry old man who's running around hating me.
Exactly, and to warn you as well. I mean, seemed to have a list of he certainly was not happy with me. It was more than a little bit of a threatening encounter.
Oh, you think he's gonna do something?
No, he seemed to back off, though if I had been like the cursebreakers that he knew, I think he might have acted with more violence, or maybe not violence, but would have been
prejudice?
Less. Exactly, would have been open to more threats. Doesn't seem like a person not given to threats, if you know what I mean.
That's fair. I mean, then I suppose there's nothing to worry about. He misjudged me, like he misjudged you, and I'm sure once he meets me for real, we can sort this all out.
Oh, but I would keep an eye open.
Thanks for having my back today.
Of course. You'll let me know if things get worse. Please?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the first one I contact.
I want to do some research on, I think there may be, I hope Stars is all right. I think there may be, as I said, things we could do to mitigate this and the impact on the rest of us as well.
Sure, yeah. Happy to be the first test subject, as always.
Your natural inclination. All right.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
On my spawn set here, I can't conveniently fast travel.
We can break it. It's your spawn set on this. I think this was Stars.
Yeah. It was the one... it's fine. Oh, I'll walk back.
It is probably better for you in the long run.
Better for me in the long run, sure.
Can you find your way back, okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine. Thank you.
All right. Well, I will see you around.
See you around. I think. Well, I still have a whole team. Don't know what's up with stars at the end there. But everyone seems to at least trust me decently. I guess minus the person I have literally never spoken to in my entire life. But I am just going to have a nice, relaxing lava bath and think about my next moves, I suppose. This is the life. Feel the vibes. Fire! And with that, I will see you guys later.